Good morning to all of you. I had to profusely say I'm sorry that whenever I plan to come to Rourkela, something happens. And this year again, I'm not particularly being able to be there to address this unique occasion. Chief guest, Mr. Uday Kovale, Chairman Managing Director, Mahanadi Coalfields, members of the Board of Governors, the one and only Director of NIT Rourkela, Professor Uma Maheshwar Rao, heads of departments, Registrar Professor Rohan Diman, distinguished alumnus, Senate members, external guests from other universities, the faculty and staff, the convocation organizing committee members, and not but the least, the graduating students, more than 1,300 in person and about 700 in virtual is what I understand, including award stroke medal winners, about 80 of them, and parents, of course, were part of this audience. I'm really happy to address you virtually, though in principle I would like to be there in person. But being where I am, it's getting difficult to look at it from any other points of view. It is it's a great institute, NIT Rourkela. Many of your alumni were working with last entrepreneurs and engineers in many areas. Joining you virtually today, feel truly proud and grateful to be part of this vibrant NIT Rourkela community. The institution, established in 1961, is one of the finest technical institutes of our country. It has not just weathered the sands of time, but flourished a beacon of knowledge and innovation. It's constantly maintaining an overall ranking in the top 20 institutions for technical education, which is very unique and excellent. I also graduated from an NIT long time back. But addressing another NIT as a chairman, and I'm now addressing as a fellow NIT. So kindly accept that from that point of view. NIT Rourkela is a nurturing ground for enlightened minds, a true temple of learning that has shaped leaders and change makers, and is home to an alumni making meaningful contribution across sectors and society at large. Through its Foundation for Technology and Business Incubation, I think it's called FTBI, the Institute fosters technology driven entrepreneurship, offers mentorship, infrastructure, and funding to translate ideas into impactful ventures. I think I should address the graduating students. I also have an occasion to address the graduate engineer trainees who join us every year, nearly 2,500 of them in the main L&T. But to all of you, I probably will give the same message. Warm wishes to the graduating class of 2024. Believe me, young guys and girls, this is a very proud and memorable occasion. This day is just not about receiving a degree, it's about beginning a new journey. You must be waiting for it. Your parents must be waiting for it. Your grandparents must be waiting for it. And it's an occasion when you feel free. After depending on your parents for so long, suddenly you're alone in this world. You can earn your own money and do many things that you wanted to do. And I can tell you, your parents, some of them present in the audience and some of them present somewhere else, waiting for this day, must be feeling great. Their hard earned money, whenever they were working, wherever they were making their career, sacrificed so much for you that you could go through this 4 years of NIT and finally pass out of it. At the end of the day, it's your hard work, sleepless nights, and unwavering focus. I also studied in NIT. Of course, there was a lot of fun, there was a lot of pleasure going around, a lot of masti, marifying, etc. But at the end of the day, when you passed out, it was a totally different, great, and lovely feeling. That, and more so important, if many of you would have got jobs, I think it would have been a totally different feeling, because as you enter the real world, where you got to slog and work and earn your salary and then go up the ladder of whichever organization you join, I think it's a totally different way to go about life. You have to take pride in how far you come, and absolutely have faith in how far you can go. I also belong to a very normal, I would say even just about a middle class family. And I never thought in my life I would reach to the heights of leading one of India's largest engineering companies. But it's just purely due to hard work, perseverance, persistence, performance, nothing else. Nothing else can bring you to the top. So this is what young people have to learn, that the real life has just begun. And the musty and fun that you had in college, learning, having fun with your professors and boyfriends and girlfriends is one part of life. But now the real life starts, where all that fun has to be put into what you have learned and then put it into practice and then see how to come up in life. You are not just engineers. I can tell you, you will all become architects of change. The companies that you join, and India being a growth economy, being a coming up economy, growing at 8%, the opportunities are so much. Trust me, we just don't have time to even sleep. The opportunities are so much, and there are so many things to do. I'm just not being proud about me being an LNTI, but if you join a company like L&T, every 2 years, 3 years, you get to do something. You get to do a project. You get to do something in front, and that's what makes you feel totally different, because in front of your eyes, you're able to do an infrastructure, you're able to do a project, and you feel proud about it. Adopt lifelong learning as your compass. In a world of rapid change, adaptability is the anchor that will keep you steady. Let knowledge empower you and let wisdom guide you. In a fast changing world, your ability to adapt will define your impact. The spirit of NIT will never leave you. You are an NITian. You are an NITian. And that will remain throughout your life, and your alma mater will always matter. Believe me, take on challenges without fear. If you're clean in your mind and if you have no obligations with you, you can lead a very clean life, and you need not have obligations to anybody. You need not have any fear with you. But curiosity and convictions are required. There will be uncertainty. Life is full of uncertainties, but take it up as a challenge. Every uncertainty is an opportunity, and that you have to grab and look at it as an invitation to grow. India's rise is your runway, frankly speaking. And luckily, we are in a beautiful country where there is immense possibility of growth. Nothing stops it. You are all born in a time of possibility. I wish I was 40 years younger or 50 years younger, but that cannot be possible right now. But that's the kind of world. So much of fun things to do, so much of incredible things to do. And you can just create your own future, which is just inclusive and extremely bold. The future is also being shaped by new ideas that are coming up, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, software-defined vehicles, software everything, and so on and so forth. And this is just an engineer's moment. Trust me, just all a brilliant engineer's moment. So many things to do. Whether it's national defense, whether it is green energy, whether it's deep tech, whether it's digital transformation, I think all of you have the skills to take all this hands-on. Whether you work, whether you do a startup, whether you are part of a team, I tell you it's unbelievable. Believe in the power of small actions to create lasting ripples. Frankly, don't chase titles. Titles will come to you. If you work hard, if you slog hard, there's nobody on earth, there's no organization that does not want a talent. And talent will be looked after, will be taken care of, and will be taken forward. Most important, young boys and girls, please stay curious and stay grounded and stay connected to your roots. Your parents and your institution has given you value systems, has taught you certain ways to go about life, has taught you the truthfulness, has taught you the very essence of the fundamentals of life. The world will look at you not for answers alone, but for hope, because you are engineers. As the saying goes, dream big, dream very big, something will happen. If you aim for the stars, I'm sure you'll reach for the moon. And that is the way to go about life. And always remember, tall trees grow from very small seeds. So let your aspirations sow. Let your dreams be big, your principles be strong, and your value systems be what they are. Don't forget what your parents have taught you. Don't forget what the university has taught you. This will always remain with you. Don't waver from that path. May your journey ahead be filled with discovery, fulfillment, and a lasting sense of contribution. Go out and lead with the heart, with intellect, and with integrity. I think I should praise Dr. Professor Uma Maheshwar Rao. He's been a fantastic principal. very straightforward and a very quick acting man. He keeps sending me his emails to get clearance for many, many things. In the board meeting, he's always bubbling with the idea to start artificial intelligence, to start machine learning, to start many, many things. I keep telling him, Professor, please get the best people in the world. But then he says, Sir, I'm working with government, so I have to work in a different manner. I told him I work with energy, I work in a different manner. So we get along very well with two different ideas and sets of thinking. But I think he's done a world of service to this beautiful NIT Rourkela. He's a very sincere person, very large-hearted, and wants NIT Rourkela to be the best in the country. When the government decided that some other institute will be the lead institute in that part of the country, he was very upset and he was emotional at me saying, you go take it up with the ministry, NIT Rourkela should be that. Well, IIT Kharagpur became that, I think. He got a bit upset at that. But then that is the world, Professor Mameshwar Rao, and it'll keep going on like that, but don't keep bothered about it. And NIT Rourkela has got its own place, has got its own uniqueness. You've got a fantastic campus there, and it's a lovely setting. But trust and believe me, the blood of NIT Rourkela will remain with all of you young boys and girls when you pass out. You'll always keep remembering about it, and you'll always want to go back to the university at some point of time in your life to see how well the university has developed and wanting to contribute back to your alma mater. But having said that, I wish the young boys and girls a fantastic future, a lovely future, a great future. Always nowadays you have technologies like WhatsApp and SMS and all that. Please, all the thousands, 100 of you passing out, put your names there, be in touch. And who knows, after 50 years, when all of you are married, have two kids, and they have kids, you may want to meet sometime, maybe in Rourkela, maybe in some other place. And I tell you, you won't talk about whether you are that or whether you're this. You will talk about the fun that you had in college the last 4 years, and that is the most beautiful time you ever had. Let me honestly tell you, and that is what is important. So take this opportunity once again to all the senior people who are attending this convocation, especially to the chief guest, Mr. Uday Kohli, and of course to Professor Uma Maheshwar Rao and his excellent faculty team, and to the other board of governors who are there. That thank you very much for having given me this little opportunity to address not only all of you, but also those one to that fantastic little young boys and girls who are passing out today. Wish you all the very best. Wish you all good luck. Wish you God's blessings, Jai Hind, and all the best. Thank you.